bones after long duration space missions. Here, we have a bag of Corn Puff cereal. This represents the calcium and minerals found in healthy bones.
Bag 1 shows the minerals and calcium in healthy bones. It has 240 puffs that demonstrate what the calcium and minerals will look like in bones that are 100% healthy and intact. The next bag shows 10% bone loss, and the last one shows 50% bone loss. Even after properly exercising in space, there is still bone density loss over time.
And if you do not exercise at all in space, the bones become very brittle. We want to show you what would happen to the bones when astronauts get back to Earth. A fall could do a lot of damage to the bones if they are not properly taken care of in space. This will demonstrate a fall in healthy bones.
You can see very little damage.
You can see some, but not too much.
With 50% bone loss, a lot can happen after a fall.
So you can see that in space, exercise is extremely critical. You have to exercise at least 2 hours a day. According to NASA, there are 3 main types of exercise used in space. The first one is the cycloergometer, used to measure fitness in space. The second one is the treadmill, and the astronaut wears a harness and is strapped onto the machine. The last machine is the WED, resistance exercise device, which is a weightlifting machine. So we thought about ways in which we could create better exercising equipment.
First, we came up with the idea to use magnets for strength training to simulate gravity. According to Quora.com, NASA already tried magnetic shoes in a magnetic floor. They discovered that any magnet that is powerful enough to hold a person down is too powerful enough for a person to lift. Then Sophia came up with the idea of using suction cups, but according to research done by IndianaPublicMedia.org, suction cups don't work either because suction cups rely on air pressure of the Earth's atmosphere pressing on things. That is not possible in space. Our final idea was to create exercise equipment using pneumatics, which is pressurized air. Think about a syringe like this.
We asked our guest speaker about our idea. His name is Aaron Brown. He is an engineer at NASA and his friend, Greg Chamantal. They said exercise equipment already used pneumatics and it was good. But he talked about how expensive it is to bring consumables to space. For every pound it costs $10,000. So he challenged us to either come up with a new design for a lightweight exercise system or to think of a way to help astronauts with the little mechanical pieces broken in a mission. They can't really go to Home Depot to buy replacement parts. So our journey towards solution took many turns. Lots of brainstorming, trial and error. After advice from Aaron, the NASA engineer, and Greg, the astronaut, we feel it would be most efficient to look at ways to fix the small parts on the machine, create lighter weight parts, and be prepared for machine failure.
Since 3D printers are the way of the future, they can be used in space to create needed materials. If small mechanical parts break down and threaten astronauts from using their equipment, then it will be important to be able to recreate those little parts on a 3D printer. 3D printing offers a fast and inexpensive way to manufacture lightweight parts on site and on demand. This will benefit long-term missions with restrictions on weight and room for cargo. It will also guarantee that our astronauts stay strong and healthy. Our idea is for mechanical engineers to design plans for each small part ready to be recreated in the 3D printer. It could all be done virtually so that no extra materials or weight is added to the mission.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to restate something, and I just want to know if I'm restating it correctly. Your problem was muscle mass and loss and bone loss, and your solution, you started out with exercise, but you ended up with just making the equipment there more durable by replacing the parts with 3D printer. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's actually not.
Okay. Please explain.
See, was our original problem, but it sort of changed to helping astronauts with their problem with weight of the exercise machines because they're way too heavy. And we came up with a solution of using a 3D printer to replace broken parts.
Thank you very much for the clarification. That's why I wanted to ask.
So, how can you test that your solution is going to work?
We actually, well, it's already in, these astronauts are actually studying it right now, so we think that that's actually what they're going to do, but we still feel good that we came up with the idea that they're actually going to do.
How would you test it if you were them?
Maybe, I don't really know. Steven?
We could like take a 3D printer and decide and have like the small parts already canned into it, except instead of using the actual parts of the machines, we'll just use sample parts and we'll see if that works.
Hey, during your research, did you visit anywhere, or you said that you talked to Aaron and Greg and you visited some websites, but did you physically visit anywhere?
No.
How did you communicate with Aaron and Greg? Was it phone calls? Was it
It's Skype.
We did communicate with all 2 coaches at our school.
Yeah.
Their name is
Coach Gander.
You can see right here that these are the questions that we asked them, and these are the answers that they gave us.
Okay.
How do you think your solution is better than what they have now, or what they're thinking of?
So like, when we figured out that NASA was already doing that, we decided to make to add some things to it, so it could make the 3D printer better. So.
What?
When you figured out that they were already doing the exercising, that's when you went to the equipment component. Did you share your ideas and solutions with anybody, and if so, who?
We shared questions with an astronaut named Greg Chanikoff, and he answered them because Aaron Brown didn't study that type of things.
But what about your solution? Did you share your solution with any groups or any professionals involved?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
Some of us did tell our parents about the ideas, and I'm pretty sure Miss McLean told her family about all of the solutions, and they asked them if it would work, even though they're not professionals.
So what resources do you think you would need to further develop your solution?
Maybe. Maybe we could try. So after we do get the 3D printer, it would be important to have like some kind of place for the 3D printer to go, because the rocket ships and the space station aren't that super big. Yeah, they're already pretty stuffed.
We could use like a prototype of the things that the 3D printer will need to make for the exercise.
Okay, what do you think was the most creative aspect of your presentation or project, and why?
I'll take this one. The most creative part of it was how I'm pretty sure Steven and Jared were working on the design ideas for the, and Zach, yeah. We're working on the design ideas for the exercise equipment, if you're over there. So if, Zach, you wanna explain what that is?
Well, so we decided to use pneumatics we wanted to use pneumatics to make like a
Exercise machine where you push and
represent like
stretch the
push-ups.
Well, we're out of time, but thank you very much for your presentation. I hope you have a rest of